All right, it is vlog number 81, I think. And as you can tell, I'm getting ready for sleepy time. I'm gonna take off some flip-flops, sit down. It probably isn't super bright. I've had a super long day. Got up this morning, got cleaned up, got around. Went to several stores looking at different things that I'm going to need to get the house. Once Mom and Daniel get most of their stuff up out of the house. And, also just as a treat for myself, I stopped by the Harley dealership here in Edmond. And one of the guys that works there is friends with a guy that I'm friends with from the wrestling that I used to do. And he knows that I'm working in a process to be able to get a bike. And I'm always telling him, hey, I'm here to window shop. Blah, blah, blah is what I got going on. One day, I'm coming to buy a motorcycle from you. I don't know when that one day is going to fall, but they finally had the kind of motorcycle that I want up there. And I just thought, is that really the kind of motorcycle I want? So I sat down on it just to see, and it fit perfect. There was no wobble, tippy toe, no nothing. I am 5'9", 5'10"-ish. If I wear my boots, close to 6 foot, depending on which gas station I go in. Somewhere around 200 pounds. And it was a Softail Slim that I sat down on. It has its seat height is right at about 24 inches. And it was perfect. I felt really good on that bike. Good enough that I got a little bit more info this time, because I still have several months to pay on things. But once I get those out of the way, I really want to get me one of these motorcycles. And that's my goal. Now, if I get there or not, that will remain to be seen. I'm gonna hope and pray that I do, because that would just be cool. It was, really nice to sit on it and daydream a little bit. I think a little bit of daydreaming and a little bit of pushing yourself towards certain goals are kind of important. Merely for the fact that if you don't try to set yourself at least a couple of goals here and there, I think that's when you just sit down at home and you don't do nothing. And when you sit down at home and you don't do nothing, that's generally at any age. That's when it's over. And yeah, no. Let's say Michael accidentally comes across some super way to make a bunch of money. I'm still going to do some kind of active something. I'm not going to sit down and be super lazy until the day that I die. And I think, especially now that, I'm in my 40s, I think that's a lot of guys' problems. They just want to sit down and do nothing. I've had a hard life and I'm beat up and I don't want to do nothing. Well, yeah, I've had a hard life and yeah, I'm beat up. But there's a ton of stuff this little blonde guy wants to do. And I'm going to take steps to do stuff. And I also got to talk to the kids on the phone, not for super long. They were still in the middle of playing. So spring break is still going for them. Now, I think tomorrow spring break ends for them, but they sound real happy, which means they've been getting to have a lot of brother-sister time. And so there was that, and that was all good. I did, like I said, got a bunch of running done, looked at a bunch of different things, what I might want to get, what kind of setup in different rooms, and what will be wish list and what will be priority when it comes to starting to replace furniture pieces. And then, it got kind of cool. It's supposed to get kind of cool tomorrow, but not super nasty cold. It's doing that spring bounce. And during spring and during fall, when it does that bounce to either leave winter or enter into winter for like about a 2-week period, because the weather won't make up its mind, and the pressure in the air and the constant changes, and it will feel like somebody's beating me with a shovel for this whole time period. And then one day out of the blue, we'll have a nice warm day, and I won't hurt again for a good little while, as long as I stay on my exercises and stuff. Now, if I want to sit around the house and get fat and lazy and not do stuff, oh, Michael's going to hurt really bad. So, I don't know how much time has gone by on this video, because I'm using the other side of the camera on the phone. Normally I use the flip thing, and I see time and what I look like, and if I'm holding it right, and all that kind of stuff. But I don't have that for this. And I'm going to get off here, and I have no idea if it's going to let me send this or not. So I'm going to get off of here. If it doesn't let me send it tonight, I will definitely try it tomorrow. And tomorrow I'm going to run up to Mid-South and hang out with some of them guys. And I don't know, possibly, I've been kicking it around in my head a real long time. I may talk to them, find out, what can I really do to help you guys? I mean, really help you guys, not be that old guy that shows up and says, "Can I be in your main event?" Even though I can, barely go, and even though I barely passed physical or any of that other crap that goes with all that. That's not what I'm going up there for. I really think that there's about 6 or 7 guys that are upper guys that are also management at 3 or 4 of these places that I really think if they got on the same page, I think that wrestling in this state would flip-flop and it would get good again. Now, all them guys is all grown men, and some of them get along and some of them don't, so there is no telling. But I'm definitely thinking about, hey, what can I do to really help them guys? Not, hey, let me show up and tell you about 1992 in the Superdome type kind of, because there are guys out there that do that. And that's what I might do tomorrow to go along with also, recalling the kids. And I'm going to get off of here and let y'all have a super good day. I'd like to thank anybody that's been watching. I'd like to thank anybody that's been sharing these. And I've also been watching a few of y'all, and I'm thinking about starting to leave comments saying, hey, I've been watching for X amount of time. Can you please check out one of my videos and tell me what you think, type kind of thing. So I may do that too. So I'm going to get off of here, and I will talk to y'all tomorrow on what I think is day 82. I don't know until I load these up whether I'm right or wrong. I know half the time I'm wrong and half the time I'm right. So
Let's find out.